Mm-hmm.
You ever listen to Seneca? Really? Every day? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a great life hack to listen to a podcast. Oh, yeah. It's not that often you get to just sit down and listen for a while. I used to drive from San Francisco to Santa Cruz once, twice a week. And I didn't mind it. That's a long time. It was an hour and a half. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, it's 2 hours max.
I know some people who do that commute daily. I don't know how they pull it off.
If I had to do it daily, I think I would have lost my mind. But it was a good disconnect or meditation.
Yeah, I used to feel that going up to Mammoth.
Yeah, I don't mind a long drive, as long as my back doesn't hurt.
Mm.
Then it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, back pain is no joke. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys reviewing tonight?
So we got somebody presenting the Raft Paper, which will be fun. We've got a reasonable number of people showing up tonight. Looks like somewhere between 15 and 18.
Oh, nice.
The Raft Consensus Protocol?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm setting up OBS here, which I used to run on my MacBook, but there's some funny gotchas with the Elgato capture device on OS X. Should have the pizza showing up, which I'm sure you guys aren't looking forward to.
So full.
Yeah. Did you get the burrito?
No, I just got a bunch of appetizers. I
Okay.
wanted to see what they offer from a variety perspective.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
I'm sure their beer's really good, but wasn't going to have any.
Yeah.
Didn't want to risk getting tired before the drive.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna giddy up.
Alrighty.
You need anything from me?
I don't think so.
How'd they do on 1994 today? Do you know?
We're close, and it's sometimes you gotta get a little extra push.
Yeah, is that predominantly on Justin?
Yeah, I guess he had some snag with the unit test. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll catch up tomorrow.
All right.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Have a safe drive back.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down, man.
Of course.
How do I set that up? Oh, that's slightly annoying. So, how long have you lived in LA?
Guess my whole life, besides my 4-year break in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
First time in the Valley, but otherwise I grew up in Central West LA.
Oh yeah. Like what part?
Just everywhere between Koreatown to West Hollywood to Santa Monica.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Huh. How's the prospect of living in San Diego feel?
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wanted to get out of LA into San Francisco, and then San Francisco was nice. The culture there was awesome for the food, but it got a little homogenous in terms of tech. Santa Cruz, initially didn't want to be there at all because of the idea of a small town, just opposite to anything I've ever experienced or wanted in my life. But then I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I see San Diego as like a blend between, if you want something quiet, you can have it, and then if you want something city-like, you can have it.
Yeah.
It's a great hybrid.
That's probably a good way to put it. We've got right in that, for my taste, we're right in that sweet spot.
Yeah, it looks like a good sweet spot, so I'm stoked for that.
Yeah.
Like LA, you could find that, but if you choose a place that's quiet, you're now an hour and a half or an hour away from everything else.
Yeah, the nice part is we've got kind of a certain standard of, or a certain like lifestyle that exists between, like, I don't know like whereabouts you're thinking about living, but like there's really like 3 different San Diegos.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way that I think you could probably appreciate coming from LA. But there's like the San Diego north of the 8 is really different than San Diego south of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
The like worldviews and lifestyles are totally different. Like you've got bedroom communities to the north for the most part, with a few exceptions. There's some like nice villagey kind of places along the coast.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you've got south of the 8, it's like all this kind of medium density urban residential area, but like with little town center kind of feels.
Mm-hmm.
So all the way from like Old Town, technically like Point Loma, if you want to start over there, there's this like band just south of the 8, like Point Loma, Old Town, Mission Hills, Hillcrest, Uni Heights, like Normal Heights, North Park, and kind of like wrapping down around the like east part of the park. So you've got like South Park, which is incidentally east of the park. And it's all this kind of like medium density metropolitan sort of living, and it's like there's a lot of good restaurants. There's a lot of walkable neighborhoods. There's a lot of culture, and you know, and then you've got the park and downtown, and you've got like the strip along 6th Avenue where it's like Bankers Hill and like I forget the place that's just south of Bankers Hill, but you have a lot of that same kind of walkable lifestyle. And then you could just live downtown, and then there's like a lot of residential units that are coming up downtown, like high rise.
I feel like I want something that's walkable.
Yeah.
That's the part that I liked about San Francisco, is I could just walk
everywhere. Yeah, I really enjoy walking to the office sometimes, and I got back into it recently. Are you familiar? How familiar are you with the area in terms of the different neighborhoods?
I really only know of downtown and the gas lamp area, because whenever I visited, that's pretty much where people would go.
So I would suggest look up like Hillcrest and North Park.
Yeah, I've been looking at the map lately.
Yeah.
Like Hillcrest is over here.
Yeah, so I live like right there, and it's like a 40-minute walk to there. So I mean, it's a good walk from my house, but it's still walkable. And like it's a little bit less walkable from North Park, and just because like you could technically go through South Park.
Mm-hmm.
South Park is a cool little neighborhood, very like very I hesitate to say hip, but you know, very like you've got a lot of excellent restaurants, a couple of yoga studios. There's a lot of like vegan food. And the weird part about our neighborhoods is that they're so like, pocketed by the different little valleys.
Mm-hmm.
Really chop up the neighborhoods in a way that kind of forces a little like village sort of feel. Like so, every one of these little named neighborhoods has
really are different cultures.
They're all slightly different cultures, and so if you look, you know, Burlingame and South Park and Golden Heights, there's all these little weird subcultures, and it's because they're kind of chopped up. South Park is probably like one of the like more chill. I hesitate to say hipster culture, but like North Park as well.
Yes, someone's telling me that North Park is hipster.
Yeah, they've got a lot of they've got a surprising amount of nightlife and great restaurants, and frankly, we're building housing units like crazy around here. So
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, time to go hunting.
Yeah.
How long have you lived in the place you live now?
So it's been a while actually. 2004.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's been home.
Yeah, I'm thinking about selling and like just for fun, like renting a place for a year and probably buy something else later. Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Not too bad.
All right. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm so early.
All good. You gonna stick around a little bit, biding your time with traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see. That's probably spam. Hello? Howdy. Oh, hey. Oh, the security guard's away from the desk? Okay, let me come down. I'll be right there. All right. Bye-bye. Be right back. This pizza guy having trouble getting in. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys
Have a
enjoy
good day.
it.
Feel free to dig in, Mike.
Thanks.
If you want. Hey, welcome.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Mike.
Hey there.
This is also Daniel.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Daniel.
Pleasure.
This is Marvin.
Middle name Daniel for tonight.
Really?
No,
That'd be good.
for tonight.
All right. Let's see if I can get this sucker to actually work. Changed over to a Windows laptop for one of our dev laptops to do this because OBS doesn't work with the video capture device on OS X properly.